It was 2:17 a.m. when I saw her online. The green dot glowed beside her name like a quiet betrayal. She told me she was going to bed early because she had an early meeting. Yet there she was, typing, pausing, deleting, typing again. Not with me, though. My last message, "Good night, I love you," sat there unread for the past 4 hours. I stared at my phone, that stupid little screen burning into my eyes, wondering who was on the other side of her attention. The silence between us wasn't new, but tonight it felt heavy, deliberate, like a decision had already been made without me. 2 days earlier, she had said it. "From now on, I'll decide when we meet. Stop pressuring me." It hit me like cold water poured straight down my spine. We'd been together for 2 years. I'd always thought we were building something solid, late-night calls, shared playlists, half-serious talks about moving in together. But that sentence carried a weight I couldn't name. It wasn't space she wanted. It was control. "Pressuring you?" I'd asked, forcing a shaky laugh. "All I did was ask if we're still having dinner Friday." She didn't laugh. "You don't get it, do you? I need time to think. To breathe." Her tone was calm, too calm, like she'd rehearsed it. The following week I tried to act normal. I didn't text first. I didn't ask to see her. I even muted her notifications so I wouldn't obsess over her last scene. But the silence made me restless. I kept remembering how her phone used to light up with my name, how she used to answer instantly, like hearing from me mattered. Now she took hours, sometimes days. And when she did reply, her words felt filtered, polite, distant, like a customer service rep trying to sound human. "Hope you had a good day. Sorry, busy at work. I'll call soon." She never did. Friday came. She didn't mention dinner. But I knew where she was. Her best friend Emily posted a story. A dim bar, laughter, a round of cocktails glistening under neon lights. I almost scrolled past it. Then I saw her, my girlfriend, in the background. Her head was tilted back, laughing, her hand brushing against a man's arm. His face wasn't fully visible, just a side profile, sharp jaw, dark hair, his hand casually resting on her waist. That small, intimate touch felt like a knife. My first thought wasn't anger. It was denial. Maybe it was innocent. Maybe he was just a coworker. Maybe she was drunk, careless, unaware of how it looked. But my stomach told me otherwise. The truth was there, humming beneath my ribs, waiting to be acknowledged. That night I couldn't sleep. Every thought circled back to the same image, her leaning into that man's touch like she used to lean into mine. I typed a dozen messages, deleted them all. Finally I sent one. "You said you needed space. I just want to understand why." She read it instantly. Then nothing. No reply. An hour later another story appeared. This time it was hers. A dimly lit table for two wine glasses, her hand holding one, the other hand, a man's hand, resting over hers. No caption. Just a heart emoji. It felt deliberate. Like a confession without words. The next morning I drove to her apartment. I didn't plan it. My body moved before my mind could stop it. My hands trembled on the steering wheel as I rehearsed what I'd say, calm, reasonable things like, "Just tell me the truth." But when she opened the door, all I saw was guilt. Her hair was messy, her eyes tired, wearing the same hoodie I'd given her. Only now it hung off her like a borrowed costume. "Why are you here?" she whispered. I didn't answer. I just looked past her shoulder, into the apartment. 2 coffee mugs sat on the counter. One of them wasn't hers. A man's jacket lay draped over the chair. It wasn't even the sight that broke me. It was her reaction. She didn't deny it. Didn't apologize. She just stood there, silent, her lips pressed together as if she'd been waiting for this moment to happen. "Is he still here?" I asked quietly. She flinched. That was my answer. I don't remember leaving. I only remember the feeling. A hollow ringing in my ears, the sound of my own breathing too loud, my vision blurry. The world outside looked distorted, almost unreal. Like the city had shifted slightly out of alignment. I drove aimlessly for hours, the words replaying in my mind. Stop pressuring me. It wasn't space she needed. It was distance, enough room to replace me without guilt. It's been 3 months since that night. People say time heals, but that's not true. Time only teaches you how to live with unanswered questions. She tried texting me once. A simple "can we talk?" I never replied. Instead, I went to that same bar, the one from Emily's story. I sat in the same booth where she'd once laughed with him. I ordered the same drink she liked, whiskey sour, and waited for the ache to dull. A song played overhead, the same one she used to hum in my car. And that's when I realized, love doesn't vanish when someone betrays you. It lingers like smoke after a fire, a reminder of what once burned. I took one last sip and left my glass half full. I didn't look back. As I stepped out into the night, the air hit cold against my face, cleansing, sharp. And for the first time I didn't feel the need to check if she was online.